3-Minute French, Course 8. Bonjour et bienvenue. Hello and welcome to this French course. This is the 8th installment of the 3-Minute French series, and it consists of lessons 63 to 71. It's one of the longest courses in this series, and we start off by having a very in-depth look at the present tense. We ended Course 7 by looking at forming the present tense for vous, as well as the imperative. We begin this course by going into more depth with the imperative, and then looking at the full present tense, warts and all. Remember in Course 4, we looked at building structures, and we were introduced to the first French structure. Well, in this course, we're going to look at the second structure in French. As well as the present tense and the second French structure, we have lots more to look at in this course. We devote an entire lesson looking at French pronunciation. French pronunciation. Most French courses start off by looking at a ginormous long list of pronunciation rules before giving you even one word to pronounce. In 3-Minute French, I give you new words and show you how to pronounce them as and when we come to them. I've mentioned little pronunciation tips here and there, but nothing too burdensome. Now that you've amassed quite a large vocabulary, and you know how to pronounce each of those words, we can use them to learn how to pronounce new words. In the pronunciation lesson, we'll be looking at French consonants, vowels, and glottal stops, and how we can now start to use pronunciation rules to figure out how to say just about any word we come across. What else will I learn? After the pronunciation lesson, we'll be learning lots of new verbs and verb phrases that will really boost our language skills. We'll begin to look at how to use ce que in French, and how it differs from the word que. We'll also delve further into the world of object pronouns, and how their position in a sentence can change if we use the imperative. As I said, this is the longest course in the series so far, so don't rush through it. Let yourself have time after each lesson to process what you've learnt and to practice forming your own sentences using the different tenses and different words and structures that we've been learning. I've hardly touched on the full extent of what we're going to be learning in this course, but a few more things we'll be looking at include tips to make you sound more French, using cet instead of ce, using the words de and à with certain verbs to mean to, telling somebody to leave you alone in French, looking at the word donc, and much more. As always, I hope you really enjoy this course. Bon apprentissage. Happy learning.